Kid, my mama never came to my games. My mom had to go to work. So for me, like, I would never thought too much about it. But having a significant other support you, yes, it's a level of appreciation because she's an amazing woman. Like, being there for me, you know what I'm saying, it's hard. I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, I'm a lot to deal with, you know what I'm saying, but I never want to not let her know that I appreciate her for being there, not just for the games, because her being there for the games was just more so for her, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to.
Bitch, if ICE come in here, we're gonna joke their asses. Bitch, I got some air mace in the back. They ain't taking my fans, bitch.
I'm not usually one to comment on celebrity relationships, but the Cardi B and Stefon Diggs thing is wild to me because, like, I think it just shows how, ladies, y'all are just terrible friends. Like, I think most of the dudes seen this coming from a mile away of like, why would you go get with somebody who's like basically just like Offset, who could probably get just more women and better girls, better talent in general.
Super Bowl night was supposed to be a clean headline for Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, the kind of public new couple moment that makes everybody stop talking for 5 seconds and just watch, but instead, it turned into a relationship disaster because according to what fans and blogs have been piecing together, Cardi didn't just get annoyed. She allegedly broke up with Diggs right at halftime, and the reason that rumor keeps spreading is because the details sound like the exact type of public situation that makes a woman instantly go cold, instantly stop performing for cameras, and instantly decide she's not about to do this again. And the messiest detail of all is the one people can't ignore. His baby mama was there too, and if that already sounds like a setup, you're not alone. But before we get into what allegedly happened, hit like and subscribe because this story is one of those situations where the public clues are louder than any official statement, and the deeper you go, the more it starts looking like Cardi didn't just leave a stadium, she left a lifestyle she already survived once.
Cardi B is in the situation that I predicted that she would be in. Can we circle back around and talk about it? Because when I talked about it, y'all said that she's grown. True, doesn't negate from the fact that she should have set the fuck down. She's been separated from Offset for years. Still doesn't negate from the fact that she just got out of a marriage. She's had 3 kids with this man. She's a public figure. Now she's an ex-wife and a girlfriend and somebody's mom. Now let's get off of Cardi. Stefon had numerous babies on the way at the same damn time. Like, I don't care how in love you are. Sometimes you have got to use your common sense, right? Stefon, he's gonna be fine. Cardi too, but he's a man. You know what I mean. He's gonna go lay up with one of the other baby mamas while Cardi sits at home and does damage control, mental and physical damage control. So for everybody who was like, oh, I'm in enemy territory because I was talking about Cardi, no. You are in a territory where a woman don't like to see another woman do dumb shit. Where a woman will speak up and advocate for better choices. That's the territory in which you're in. Yes, Cardi might be rich and Cardi might be grown, but she's still human and her feelings can still get hurt. I'm pretty sure when she walked in that situation with Stefon, she was like...
Because the night starts with what should have been simple. Diggs allegedly wanted his son at the Super Bowl for support, which is normal. Athletes want their kids around for their biggest moments, and the story people are spreading is that the original plan was for Diggs' mom to bring the child, meaning it would have been a clean family support moment, controlled, no drama, but then, at the last minute, the baby's mother, who the internet keeps calling Kiki, allegedly didn't want her child attending without her. So she came too, and that's where everything starts shifting, because on paper, that's co-parenting. But in real life, at the Super Bowl, with cameras everywhere and social media hungry, that becomes a pressure test. Because now, Cardi isn't just a girlfriend supporting her man, she's a girlfriend being placed inside a co-parenting storyline on the biggest stage possible, and the rumor gets worse, because people claim Diggs tried to manage it by placing Kiki in a different section away from Cardi and away from his main family, which might sound organized, but all it really does is make it look sneaky. Because if everything is normal, why separate her? And that's why people believe Cardi felt blindsided.
I'm not usually one to comment on celebrity relationships, but the Cardi B and Stefon Diggs thing is wild to me because, like, I think it just shows how, ladies, y'all are just terrible friends. Like, I think most of the dudes seen this coming from a mile away of like, why would you go get with somebody who's like basically just like Offset, who could probably get just more women and better girls, better talent in general. But like the women, like y'all was just like bigging it up, like, oh, she stepped up and it's good for her and she this and that. Like, y'all should have been discouraging her. She needed time to heal, to focus on herself. She went and had a baby with this dude a year. She couldn't even, Offset wasn't even out the house good. I just feel like y'all should have supported her better, like, and just been better friends overall, because like this was clear as day, man.
Because you don't hide seating unless you know it could blow up. And allegedly, it did the moment Kiki posted photos from inside the stadium. Nothing wild, just proof she was there. But timing is everything. Because once the internet saw those posts, the entire vibe of the night changed, and the story stopped being Cardi supporting Diggs and turned into Cardi sitting in the same stadium as the baby mama. And whether that's fair or not, that's how the internet works. And that's why the halftime breakup rumor became believable to so many people. Because the claim is, Cardi didn't wait until after the game, she didn't wait until the next morning, she allegedly checked out right at halftime, and people swear she wasn't trying to fake the vibe anymore. And honestly, if you know Cardi, you know she's not built for pretending. Cardi doesn't have that smile through disrespect personality, and she definitely doesn't have patience for being embarrassed in public. And what makes this story hit harder is the public memory of Offset, because the internet watched Cardi go through a marriage where she was humiliated repeatedly, dragged through cheating rumors, and forced to defend herself non-stop. So when people see her stepping into another situation where the man has complicated baggage and messy optics, the public reacts like they're watching somebody touch the same hot stove twice. And that's why the comments got so brutal so fast. Because the second the baby mama angle surfaced, people started saying Cardi should have known better.
I found it so odd that Stefon Diggs posted during Cardi's tour debut. He posted this photo reflecting on his Super Bowl loss featuring his son, the same son who was in the crowd during the actual Super Bowl game. Meanwhile, Cardi B last night as well posted their son, her and Stefon's son, Baby Brim.
Shout out to my son, he's here tonight too. My baby, he's here tonight, mama. Yeah.
She also took the time during the show to give Baby Brim a special shout out. You guys know breakup rumors have been swirling due to them just simply ignoring each other. I just find it so crazy how she has publicly shown so much love and support to Stefon, and he won't even acknowledge her now. Like, she poured into you, pour back into.
People started comparing Diggs to Offset, and people started asking why she would get involved with a man whose personal life already looks like chaos from the outside. And in Diggs's case, the public pattern matters because it's been widely discussed that he has multiple children with multiple women. And even if that doesn't automatically mean he can't commit, it absolutely affects perception. Because when people see a man with multiple baby mamas, they assume he's not built for one woman. And if you're Cardi B, dating a man like that is automatically going to be a public risk because your relationship isn't private, it's a headline, and one surprise appearance can turn into a viral narrative overnight. And that's why what happened after the game made this feel even more real, because people noticed Cardi wasn't seen with Diggs when he spoke to the press. And she didn't post anything supportive about him or his team. Instead, she posted about her own Super Bowl moment and thanked Bad Bunny for letting her be part of the halftime show. And that might sound harmless, but in celebrity language, that's a move, because it's Cardi saying,
"Going on, but something is brewing." Full disclaimer, I have no idea what's going on. I'm simply just reporting the news. Now, after Cardi B had premiered with other notable celebrities during Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show, she then left the stage like everybody else did. She proceeded to post an image after the Super Bowl halftime show, literally after it, on her IG, and then tagging Bad Bunny, saying that she was very grateful to be a part of that moment because it was a big moment for Bad Bunny. Now, after the Patriots lost, Stefon Diggs, as well as other Patriot players, talked to the press, but Cardi B was not seen. Now, fast forward to page 6, which had noted that for some strange reason, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs unfollow each other on Instagram, which can be seen here. And so people are like, okay, what's really going on? Because like, why did she not stick around?
"I'm not here to babysit your drama, I'm here as Cardi." And then the internet spotted the thing that always turns rumors into confirmed in people's minds, the alleged unfollowing, because multiple outlets reported Cardi and Diggs unfollowed each other on Instagram, and people can pretend that means nothing. But in 2026, unfollowing is basically a breakup announcement because public couples know exactly what message it sends, and right when that happened, Diggs made it worse by responding in the most cryptic way possible, because instead of denying anything or calming the rumors, he posted a story with Rolling Stone by Brent Faiyaz. And if you know that song, you know why people lost their minds, because Rolling Stone is basically code for a man who doesn't settle, doesn't stay loyal, and moves freely through relationships. And the lyrics give off that exact energy of, "Don't try to lock me down." So when Diggs posts that song right after breakup rumors explode, people didn't see it as random.
That Cardi B said, "Good luck."
with the straightest face. Talking about no smile, no flirty laugh, nothing. That is so me. That was literally so me coded. It was kind of like, I'm gonna keep it cute in the public eye, but I'm still mad about whatever. Now I'm gonna let it be known. Any encouraging words? Good luck. Everyone's saying that they broke up because they don't follow each other on Instagram anymore. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but me personally, I'm never going to follow my significant other on social media, especially if we're public figures. Because that's the first thing y'all run to. They don't follow each other no more. Or they deleted all their pictures of each other. Like, dang, y'all all in the business. Thing with me is, I'ma unfollow you when you irritate me. Now I got the whole world thinking that we're broken up. Whole time, I just had an attitude, and when I get out the shower, I'm coming to lay right next to you. This is another reason why I just think we just shouldn't follow each other at all. That way, we won't be in the blogs every other week. Maybe it's just me, but I like them together. I think they're cute. Okay, I actually see them going somewhere, despite what everyone else has to say. I think they're a cute couple, but I mean, hey, what do I know? That good luck was given be careful with me all over again.
They saw it as a statement without words, like he was leaning into the label, and that's what turned this into a full character debate, because people started asking whether he was admitting he's the common denominator or whether he was shading Cardi like she couldn't handle his lifestyle, because either way, the message people received was the same. He's not presenting himself like a man who's locked in, and that's why Cardi walking out at halftime suddenly made sense to a lot of people, because when you combine the baby mama showing up, the posting from the stadium, the unfollowing, and then the Rolling Stone post, it starts to look less like a misunderstanding and more like a pattern, and the internet loves patterns because patterns feel like proof. And what's even more interesting is Cardi's response after all this started trending, because she didn't go online crying. She didn't post a dramatic paragraph. She didn't do a live. She did what Cardi always does when she's hurt. She went into motion, because right after this Super Bowl chaos, her tour kicked off, and she's booked through April. And that schedule is not just work, it's a statement, because when you're traveling city to city, performing, and staying booked, you don't have time to sit around letting a man's messy optics define you, and fans noticed she's been emotional on stage, and some believe she's been speaking in code, venting without naming names, and whether that's true or not, it's clear she's channeling whatever happened into momentum. And that contrast is why this story stays alive, because Diggs responded like a man trying to stay detached, cryptic posts, no clarity, while Cardi responded like a woman trying to regain control, tour, spotlight, energy, forward movement. And that's why the halftime breakup rumor keeps growing, because everything about this situation feels like one of those moments where a woman hits her limit, not because she hates co-parenting, not because she's jealous of a child, but because she realizes she's being placed into a messy dynamic in public. And if Cardi truly felt blindsided, then leaving at halftime wasn't dramatic, it was self-preservation, because there's a certain type of embarrassment you don't recover from, especially when you're famous. And it's the embarrassment of realizing you're not the only woman in the storyline, so now I need to know what you think. Do you believe Cardi really dumped him at halftime because she felt set up and disrespected? Or do you think the internet is exaggerating and turning a normal co-parenting situation into a breakup storyline? Because either way, something clearly shifted that night, and the way both of them moved afterward makes it hard to believe this was nothing. So drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because trust me, this isn't the last time Cardi, Diggs, and that baby mama storyline are going to end up trending.